Hey guys, what's up? Today we are going to be starting a new series called Zombies in Depth, and with this series we are going to be going basically into in-depth in all of the Black Ops 1 Zombies maps, so that means Nacht Der Untoten all the way till Moon, and we're basically going to be going over all the strategies, all the tips and tricks, maybe some things about the storyline, about every Zombies map. We're going to try to go in-depth as possible, go over everything I know. And so yeah, hopefully this will be a fun series, and hopefully you guys will learn some things about zombies in this series. But first off, I want to start off with how I first got into zombies, since this is the first map. And oh yeah, one thing first, we're for these first 4 World at War maps, we're going to be mainly going over things that are in the Black Ops 1 versions, not the actual World at War versions, but we will be talking about some of the World at War things too, but mainly the Black Ops 1 thing. So how I first got into zombies was one of my good friends. He pretty much played Call of Duty since, I think pretty much since COD 1, even before COD 4, which is when most people started playing. So he had started playing since COD 1, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I didn't really like it until Nazi Zombies. I started liking Nazi Zombies. I'd watch him play and I was like, hey, this is kind of fun. So I would ask if I could play, and well, yeah, I started playing. I got to like round 2, which was pretty good for me back then. And yeah, I was pretty much a noob when I was playing World at War Zombies. I never really played any of the map packs on World at War. I've only really played the original map, which is Nacht Der Untoten, on the World at War versions. And yeah, I didn't really start improving in zombies until Nacht Der Untoten. So yeah, we'll talk about how I started to improve in zombies once we get on to episode 5, which would be Nacht Der Toten. So yeah, now let's get into the in-depth part of this zombie series. So the first things first, there's only 3 doors on this map, so there's not really much you can do on this map. It's really meant for low rounds, because if you didn't know, this zombies at first wasn't meant to be what it is now, and you guys have seen what it is now. It's insane what zombies has turned into, but at first it was just a little Easter egg, really. It was really supposed to be just a kind of giant Easter egg, not really a real game mode at all. So they didn't really expect people to be going for high rounds and such, so there's not really things on this map yet, like such as traps or Perca-Colas or wonder weapons. Well, I guess they do have the ray gun, so I guess they did have wonder weapons on this map. But yeah, they didn't really expect people to be going for high rounds and such. It's just supposed to be a game mode you played for fun. It was really supposed to be one of those castle defense type games at first, because you can just tell how this map's laid out. It's not really meant for zombies actually coming inside. You can tell you're supposed to be able to be shooting zombies outside and rebuilding the barriers and such, but people didn't really want to play like that. They wanted to let the zombies in and get them all together and kill them once they're all inside. So anyways, the next thing we're going to be talking about is something specific to this map, and that's the sniper cabinet. There's nothing else really like it on any other map. I mean, there's wall weapons, but we've had wall weapons on every map, but something like a sniper cabinet, we've really never seen anything like that. And it's basically the Kar 98, which you can buy on this map, but it's a sniper version, which is pretty cool, and it actually does a lot more damage than the regular Kar 98, but it also costs a lot more points, so it's not really worth buying. But the ammo on it, it's weird. The ammo on most guns, or actually every gun in zombies besides this one gun, is ammo costs half the price, but on this gun, ammo costs a quarter of the price. It's also easy to get the guns you want on this map, such as like the thunder gun or the ray gun or monkey bombs, because all you gotta do is really open one door and then you're at the box. So there's really nothing else you need to buy on this map besides a couple of doors and guns, because this is just the bare bones of zombies. They didn't have really anything in it yet. So yeah, there's actually also a hidden song on this map. It's only on the Black Ops versions, and what you gotta do is blow up the barrels that are located outside the map. You'll see me hitting them around like the first part of this gameplay. I'm just randomly exploding them. and that's how you turn on a hidden song on this map. You can also knife a radio, which is near where the box is, and that plays a little tune. It's not really a song, but you can actually change it by knifing it, which is also something that no other map in Zombies really has. It's really only on this map, which is kind of interesting. This was the original map, and they still haven't made anything unique like that since then. I don't know. And also, Meal Kick was added onto this map, but this map was known for having no perks, so I don't really see why they added a perk onto this map. It kind of ruined the map. I mean, not really, because it's only Meal Kick. Meal Kick kind of sucks, but I mean, the whole principle of this map being the map with no perks and no traps and such, it kind of ruined it. But next, I will be talking about an interesting strategy you can do on this map. And I'm going to be calling it a zone inside of a zone. And let me first tell you guys the basics about zombie strategies, how they all work. They basically all use the same, I guess you would say, formula. Because in zombies, there is zones. And pretty much each zone is defined by wherever the door is on the map. That's where a new zone is. But sometimes it's a little different, and maps such as this one, and Ascension, and Shangri-La, and 5 have this unique thing called a zone inside a zone, and it makes for a really cool strategy where you just have to stand at one spot inside of a zone, and it makes them only spawn in that one spot, so it makes really fast strategies and really safe strategies. And I will be showing you the gameplay now of the zone inside of a zone. You basically just want to have to stay in the first room, and there's a little corner you have to stay in. And as long as you're in that corner, no zombies will spawn upstairs or in the help door room where the mystery box is at all. They only spawn in the first room. And you're probably thinking, okay, well, how does that really help me? Well, there are some pretty interesting strategies you can do with that, such as once they are all spawned in the first room, you can either run upstairs or run to the help door, and there won't be any zombies in there at all, which makes for a completely safe strategy. There's not really much to go over on this map, as it is like the bare bones of zombies, so there's really not that much I can go over, but the basics, like I've already said. And yeah, I think that's it, and see you guys later. Peace.